Welcome back to another Boom Beach video, guys, and in this video we're going to be trying to upgrade one of our defensive buildings, hopefully. So we do have some 2 million wood, 3 million stone and 2 million iron there already, but we're going to try and collect some from players. So the strategy I usually take is typically the warriors. They are typically the fastest troop and the easiest to just flare straight to the HQ and take it out. And in order to do that, what I'm going to do today is use power powder and boost my statues. So the masterpiece statues I have, 1 troop health, 1 troop damage, and also all of my guardians. That's going to allow me to not only to flare but also throw out enough shocks as needed. And also I have a reward statue over here which is really going to help a lot. So that's nice. And here's my masterpiece for gunboat energy. And I've also got some more guardians of GBE 17. So that's nice. Let's see how much GB that gives us. Nice, almost 200 there. And what I typically do is I just allow player bases to build up on my map or archipelago over here. And what I do is I spend 1 day when I do need to collect all the resources. I spend 1 day and clear my map fully. So what I typically do is just check out these bases and see the resources that they give me. So this player over here, you can see there isn't really that much stone or iron or anything, or even wood for the matter of fact. There's tons of gold, but I don't really need gold. I need the other stuff right now. So I'm going to find a new opponent. So this player is lower level, but his resources are pretty good. So I will attack this player. And he's got a Simo which can shoot through the smokes, but I'm not too worried. Losing a few warriors on the way isn't going to be too bad. What I do have to avoid is definitely the microwaver. So what I'm going to do is throw out my smokes over here and just drop all my troops. I flare over to one of the buildings, and that's how I do it there. Now, I'm not the best smoky warrior player ever, so this is definitely not a tutorial on how to do it. But this is just how I do it, and of course I lose some troops on the way and I even forget to flare. But it shouldn't really matter too much. We have so much HP and also troop damage and everything going for us that we should be able to do pretty good damage. And Bullet was in the smoke there the whole time. He didn't even get to do a taunt. So let's see how many warriors we lost there. So when you don't have instant training, the warriors are definitely the way to go because they have a low troop reload time. They're only about 3 minutes, I believe. So let's see how long is the reload time. Not that, I'm pressing the wrong button there. Yeah, they're only about 3 minutes. What you could also do is heavies and Zookas, tanks and bombardiers, stuff like that as well. But I found this is the best way. Even if you do lose like half your troops over here, you can still keep on doing battles, to be honest. Particularly if you have upgraded your boosted your power powder statues, like I have in today's video. Let's see, this video, not really too much wood, so I'm gonna find a new opponent hopefully. And by doing this, if you allow the players to build up on your map, you're basically like saving their resources, kind of like a bank vault. You're just allowing them to accumulate on your base or your archipelago, and then in one single day you just wipe them all out and collect all the resources. So I like that strategy. And over here we can see that he's got a lot of nice resources. So we definitely want to attack this base. And how are we going to do it? There's a lot of mines and boom mines here, but I think, where's his shock mines? He has some shock mines down here. But I think, let me put a critter launch over here, see if there's any hidden mines there. Nope. Okay, let's just drop all our troops over here. And I think I'll flare over here and just do a drop there. And we do have 2 critters on us, but that shouldn't be too big of a worry. Let's flare over here, start doing flares, and there, so that's nice. Now all the extra GB is definitely gonna come in handy over here. Let's destroy that boom mine. Flare, flare. And now. No, wrong button. Okay. Let's activate taunt there. So taunt is gonna really help us out a lot. Activate taunt again. And we should still be able to take out this base. So yeah, these attacks are very, very sloppy over here. I suppose because I'm trying to talk and also focus on the attack. So we did get a gear there, so that's nice. Prototype gear. Okay, so we don't have too many troops left, so I'm going to try and pick a player base that doesn't perhaps have building health. Let's see, so this player, he doesn't really have anything at all. No resources there. Find someone new. This opponent is a Hammerman base. So he's clearly, this base layout is clearly for Hammerman. And I think I'm still going to attack it even though he does have building health. Because there isn't really, we can just shock a few buildings over here and we're in the clear. So I'm going to take out the boom mines and the shock mines. Let's do a nice flare over here. Onto the flamethrower. And let's try to do it without actually losing any troops this time. So let's go over here. Take out this shock. Okay, let's see if there's any other surprise shocks over there. Okay, nope. Flare. Activate taunt. Get her ready for when the smoke disappears. Let's do a shock over here, a shock over here, and let's do just some critters around the place to distract. And let's throw our artillery and leftover GB on the HQ there. So that was a much cleaner attack there, rather than the first two attacks I did. And are we gonna get almost 1 million? No, 500,000 I guess. So that's nice, you can see we're already at almost 4 million for each of these. 4 million wood, 5 million stone, and 3.5 million iron. Let's collect our own resources here. Let's just collect our gold as well. We can already upgrade the iron storage, but let's try and save up for one of the defenses, hopefully. So perhaps the flamethrower over here. Flamethrower only needs about 755k there. So let's try and aim for the flamethrower there. Let's take a look at this guy. Now, resources are okay, but I'm going to take my chances and try and find a new player. See if I can get a little bit more resources there. Around 200k resources is what we're hoping for, and nope. This is definitely worse off. So I'm just going to leave that player. Let's keep going around. Let's take a look at this guy. 76. Nope, definitely not. Don't even bother attacking these players with very low resources. So let's check out this guy. Okay, he doesn't have that many stone, but he does have a lot of the other resources. And this base is geared towards Hammerman obviously as well, but I think we're going to skip for now. Just because I don't have enough troops built up yet. The warriors are still like half a boat each. And this one's not bad, not bad. Let's check out some more players. There must be surely a few more players that have enough iron. Nope, this guy is definitely not even worth it. This guy is also not worth it, to be honest. So we do have a few more options over here. Let's go around the map. Okay, this one's decent as well. And there isn't that many buildings covering the HQ as well. So I think a single shock around here and a shock around here, I guess. That will cover most of the base. And if we flare correctly, we shouldn't really lose too many wires on the way. But the path, I'm gonna have to clear some of these boom mines and watch out for the shock mines for sure. So maybe I'll try bring them all over here somewhere to the rocket launcher there. Flare them over there. So let's try that. Drop them all. I'll flare them over to the machine gun first. 1, 2, 3. There. Okay, and I'll start flaring them over to the rocket there. And we're gonna have to do a medkit there pretty soon because they need to build back up the health. And I'll just do 1, 2 there, and that should be ready. Now hopefully I did cover that HQ properly because I think some of the wires might peek out of that smoke. And we should be, so shock, and we should be fine there. Let's just do artillery. Don't do barrage there in case you hit your own troops, obviously. So definitely the artillery if you have extra GB there. So that was a nice attack there, and I think all we have to do is one more attack, I believe. So that's nice. So you see, this is why I like the wires so much. You don't really need a full boat, even if you do start losing half a boat and almost a full boat over here. If you don't have instant training, definitely wires is the way to go. So let's see how many more we need. Not too bad, 300k. We should be able to get that in one of these bases over here. And if we can't, we'll just use destroy some of the other bases that we have. 200k. This one looks doable actually. The only scary thing is that I don't have enough wires here at all. So what I will have to do is shock over here because there's the shock launcher and the single shot buildings there, and also perhaps a shock over here. And I'm definitely gonna have to put down medkits there because of the flamethrower. So let's try and do it. Fingers crossed. Hopefully this works. Let's destroy those two. Drop all our troops. I'm gonna flare onto that building there. We have to smoke them early because the critters are gonna come popping out. So let's just flare them over here first. Hopefully there's no surprise shocks there. So we'll wait a second, let the medkit heal them up. And now we'll do a shock. Not a shock, I mean a flare. Prepared the battle orders there. Not battle orders. The taunt, sorry there. A couple of medkits. And the rest artillery. So that should be pretty good there. Let's do another taunt there. Distract. Trot some critters. Taunt again. And nice. Yeah, so once you do have wires unlocked, if you're new to the game, they are definitely the way to go. They're quick and easy, they have a low build-up time, and especially if you don't have instant training, you know, they're the best way to collect resources really quickly. So here what I typically go for is the shards rather than the resources, because resources you can collect anytime attacking player bases. Whereas the shards you need in order to create the statues and boost up your statues as well. You can see I have almost 2,500 power powders there, so that's nice. So let's start upgrading our flamethrower there, so that's nice, that's going to help us out. And the rest of the buildings are going to be the buildings around this area over here that we have to start maxing out. So I'm almost on a maxed out base there, but you know, it just takes a long time to upgrade each defense, but I'm slowly and surely getting there. So guys, that's all for today. Hope you guys liked the video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.